Game 20 of the regular season, and with nothing to play for because they've already qualified, Bulldozer Power are Fan Appreciation Day. Crampons is in, Hammock is in, Hardware is in, and several reliable players are not. Meanwhile, who's that? That's the Nomads. They're the Nomads, yes. They've got nothing to play for either, so this is very much an exhibition game just to round out the season. Let's see how much of an exhibition we can put on. Here's Cindy Vapid to lead us off. And she's had a heck of a year. And is it going to continue today? That was a pitch and a half, that was. Chirp Scott is doing the pitching for us to start things off. That's good. We couldn't get the president to throw the opening pitch. Cindy with a big swing, but it's not got the distance. And she's gone. Good effort, though. And, you know, you've got to appreciate things. Here's Bernie Crampons. His first time in the lineup for a good half dozen at least weeks. And, well, we'll find out why we dropped him soon enough. What are you swinging at that for? Right, okay, come on. Bernie Crampons. Ball 2 now. Strike 1. Crampons waiting for something viable. 3 balls. 2 strikes. Something's going to happen. Crampons gets a walk, and that's the kind of result that we're all about here at Bulldozer Power. Here's Veronica Hammock. She's got a .333 batting average with 2 runs batted in this season, but she's only ever come off the bench when someone else has been brutally murdered. So we'll just have to see how she gets on. That's a nice hit. That's a very nice hit, and we're going for more. Crampons is going for Crampons goes for it all, and the old man is in. Pressing the wrong button there. Could have advanced everybody, but decided not to. Papal Event Horizon is next up to bat. He's played pretty well this season. He's had flashes of excellence and other flashes of, well... So we don't know what to expect from him today, but it doesn't really matter one way or the other. Event Horizon's first swing there goes for a foul. And Chirp Scott, so far, having a little bit of difficulty finding the strike zone. And Event Horizon has slapped the stupid out of that one. Yeah, that one's gone. That one's in the first floor, the first deck. It's on deck. It's over the fence. It's into the car park. It's nice into the fans. Either way, Event Horizon will be jolly pleased with that. And that takes Bulldozer Power to 3 runs here in the first innings. And it is Furious Sponge Bath up next. The deck is clear. And he's waiting for something viable. Not like that one. No. Nope, that one's not viable either. Chirp Scott is likely to be feeling a little bit under the weather, having been lit up quite significantly so far in the game. Furious gets a hit there, and he'll end up on first. And that's going to bring up Zoltan. 447, 4 home runs for him this season. He's had a good year. Will it continue in the playoffs? We don't know. Will it continue today when it doesn't matter? Well, yeah, probably will, won't it? He shouldn't have swung at that, though. No, that one's gone high and caught out. Like that. See? Yeah. No, he's done. All right. Well, it wasn't Zoltan's time. No, Zoltan's time is later. Here's Julie Hardware. He's batting over 500 this year. Now, he hasn't been in all that often, but he's batting over 500 this year, and that's is it a good hit? No, it's not. Anyway, outs in short succession there, but 3 runs for Bulldozer Power is a nice way to start the season. And second inning. No, still first. Shut up. Look at what's on the screen, yeah, and say it out loud. Here is Desmond Eyeliner, our starting pitcher. I don't know why he's in the rotation. I'll probably take him out at 3 or 4, just to keep him fresh. And he'll be pitching to Brock Talk. Okay. And Kojak couldn't be bothered. That one's gone fair, but it's only a base hit. Kojak should have had that one, but decided not to get a uniform dirty. Here's Jesse Flail. He's got a couple of home runs this season, but it's been a fairly unremarkable year for him so far. Well, as I say so far, here we are in the dying of the light at the end of the season. And, if it's not going to get good now, it's not going to get good. Event Horizon with the catch, and that's out number 1. And who's that dropping the ball? Well, that might have been the pitcher. Oh dear. No, that's not on. It wasn't Crampo. I know you all want to blame him. Apart from the 3 Crampons fans out there that demanded his return. And a stolen base at second there. Oh, cheeky. Yes. Anything else? Cheeky. I thought so. Okay, right, okay. Strike 2. No ball so far. Des Eyeliner is feeling it. And that one's gone foul. Oh, I thought that was going to be a bit of a legendary move, but it wasn't. That one's gone foul as well. Come on, Des, put him away. All right, there you go. Des. Well, he's popped that one up. Crampons is calling for it. And he's got it. You wouldn't like to predict it. He had it, but no, he had that one. That was all fine. Everything was good here. Here's Nigel Prison. He's up next. 236 is his batting average this year. 236, I believe people say, but 236 is what you would say if it was English. Except, of course, it's .236. Yeah, therefore it wouldn't be 236. Des Eyeliner there with his first strikeout of the afternoon. And that's gone very nicely. Next up to bat will be Kojak Mr. On. She's batting .487 and has been in pretty much every game. I think she sat out one with a busted ankle. But other than that, she's been here every week, keeping the team very much on track. And she's out. Okay. All right, fine. Here is Des Eyeliner. He's batting .400. He's a pitcher, just so you're aware. He's got a home run. He's a pitcher. Yeah. And he's going to get on base again. Desmond Eyeliner really does do it all. We say it every time he comes on because he tends to play well every single time he's in the game. But what a remarkable performance there from a pitcher. That'll bring Cindy Vapid back round in the rotation. Shouldn't have swung. Cindy, you were a bit late on the swing there. You could have left it. It probably would have been a strike anyway, but it wouldn't matter. You wouldn't look like a clown hitting a foul. No. All right, well, Cindy, so far, 3 balls, 1 strike. Didn't like the looks of that one, which brings up the full count. That one is away, out to right field, and Cindy will get on base. That'll be a relief for her. It's been a little while since Cindy had a base hit, so she'll be feeling quite pleased about that one. Here's Crampons. He did a full circuit last time around, but he only managed to walk. I mean, don't get me wrong, we like a walk, but a hit would be nice. It would silence the doubters. No, hang on, I think the doubters might be onto something. Yep, he's out. Crampons is away, and with 2 outs, 2 on base. This falls to Veronica Hammock, who got a run batted in last time around to repeat her performance from her first at-bat to do something with her second at-bat. Let's see how we get on. What was wrong with that? Oh, we're waiting them out. We're playing the waiting game. Well, never mind the waiting game. Try the hitting game. Try the game of baseball. That's a ball. They're trying to run someone out there, but it was not to be. That one's gone wide. Ball 2. Veronica's ready. Strike 2, if you say so, Charlie. But I think you'll find that one was a bit low. Oh, Veronica can't believe it. She's like, what? Come on, flipping do one, mate. Just firstly, it was a bit too low, but then again, it will feel low because Veronica Hammock is 27 feet tall. So everything feels a little bit low to her. She effectively hits as though it's golf. Here's Fenella Value Pack up next for the Nomads. And that one's gone straight to Cindy. She'll chuck it a first. And that's out number 1. Thank you very much. Lovely to see you. Here's Barry Turnips, 286. Getting down towards the back end of the order here now for whoever they are. I can't remember. I mean, I say the team name often enough. Nomads. The Nomads. Filthy, filthy Nomad. That one's got some distance. It's got as much distance as it needs. And then some. And Turnips has slapped in a home run to put the Nomads on the scoreboard. Whew, exciting stuff. It's their second home run of the season. Well, maybe that's just helped him re-sign his contract at the end of the year, so well done him. Here's Pickles Dilherfer. He's got 3 home runs this year, but his batting average is only, it's not all that. It's not what you'd want, really. No, go fastball again. I think we've been switching it up with some of the filthy stuff too often. That one's gone a little low. All right, okay. Try this one then. Yeah, that one's gone foul. Yes, it took its time deciding what it was going to be, but I already knew. There's a forky, and nothing doing off the forky. This one's going to swing low, but it's done the necessary. Chuck it to first, and out number 2. Okay, here's Brad Commissar, centre fielder. He's got an awful batting average. But as we know, any time we mention what someone's batting average is, they're about to hit it out of the park. Well, not that one, obviously, because that one was swinging well out, and he went for it anyway, like some kind of pillock. Strike 2. Des there delivering a sinker. And that's going to leave someone very unhappy. Kojak, what a catch! Mr. On gets him gone. And at the end of 2, it is 3-1 in favour of Bulldozer Power. But unless they score again, then that lead is going to be chipped away and will eventually be fully eroded, much like the coastline. Truth. Anyway, Event Horizon with a hit there. Recoil's got it, chucks to first, and Papal's going to go sit down. Here's Furious Sponge Bath. He got a hit last time, but it didn't lead to any big scoring manoeuvres. And he's got a hit this time too. Well, let's hope it leads to a big scoring manoeuvre, because that's what it didn't do last time. Right, here's Zoltan. Heck of a season for Zoltan. And he's probably going to let us down badly in the playoffs. But today, I've got a feeling it's going to be his day. Zoltan. Watch him play. Watch him move. Watch the feeling that only Zoltan can deliver. Zoltan coming at you like Cleopatra. And he's ready to go. He really didn't need to swing at that one, and it's gone foul. Made a heck of a contact, but it was useless. There's strike 2. That's the full count. What's Zoltan going to do next? And he's got a walk. Well, okay, that's maybe not quite as dramatic as we might have anticipated, but he got a walk anyway. Julie Hardware up next. He's still clinging to a batting average over 500, but he's going to need a hit here if he wants to preserve that monumental score. Momentous score? Monumental! And there it is. Well, there's the hit from Felibilla. We're going for lots here, and we completely foxed the fielders and managed to advance one base and get a run in. Lovely work. Everybody's pleased. And Chirp Scott is being thrown out and is being replaced by the summoning of Juan Summoner, who will be coming in to see if he can't put a dent in the aspirations of Bulldozer Power in today's game. Flipping out, that was fast. Yeah, nice. It's Kojak at bat, incidentally, just for those of you who want to know. Those of you who aren't looking. Come on, Kojak. Swing it on time. I know the ball's moving at a fair lick. Oh, dearie me. Concentrate. Settle in. Do something. That one's low. Okay, ball 2, strike 2. Kojak missed her on. And I don't think that was the best in the world. No, she's out. And so's a friend. That was Julius Hardware. Overcommitting there and getting everybody out as a result of it. That was Hardware to blame. Can't put that one on Kojak. No, she was caught out. That's not her fault. Here is Juan Summoner, the pitcher. Let's see if he's going to play or if he's just going to hang around there. Strike 1, because it was a foul. Yes. Strike 2, curveball. He went for that. He bit hard, and all he found inside was maggoty bread. He's gone. Des Eiler claiming his second for the day. And that will return us to the start of the order and Brock Torque, who got a hit last time round. He must be feeling quite confident. This is Des Eiler he's facing. He's not facing some clown here. No, this is a premium rate 0898 level pitcher that he's dealing with. He'll be run out to first. Yeah, 0898 is no longer even a thing. No, it really isn't. But it was once upon a time, and that would have been hilarious. In fact, it probably still is for anybody who gets the reference. For those of you too young to get the reference or too not English, then just go about your day. I mean, it's only marginally funny at the best of times. That one's gone inside. Des now looking for another strikeout, ideally. But will he get it? No, but he'll get a soft out if he gets a shake on. There you go. Right. 3 away. And at the end of the third inning, it is Bulldozer Power out in the lead by 4 runs to 1. And Des Eiler is up next to bat. We could take him out now. Could. Are we going to take him out now? We should. We're not, though, are we? No. No, we want to see him get on base again. Des Eyeliner's batting is a joy to behold. It shouldn't be. And if he gets out here, it really won't matter. Because he's been joyous on a few occasions this season, and that's good enough for me. That was not in the strike zone. A nice hit, direct to the third baseman, and an Eyeliner is gone. Here's Cindy. 1 for 2 today, and that's fine. She goes for the first pitch. It's got some distance. Cindy Vapid answering her critics and herself, and all of those insecurities and self-doubt that she's been clinging on to, putting it over the fence and getting a home run. Sadly, no one else on base to really ratchet the score up, but she did it, and therefore it's all good. Here's Crampons, once again justifying why he's not in the team regularly. Missed that one, and that was a sweet, sweet pitch. Strike one, ball one. Crampons. Yep, okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Crampons! It's long, it's high, it's not long enough. Or is it? It's long enough. Crampons puts one deep. And that's another home run, and we're destroying the confidence of this pitcher in no time flat. And that's his first home. It's his first home run of the year. No, well, he hasn't played much. That's true. You used to be able to rely on Crampons knocking in a couple of home runs every season, and that one has left the building. And Bulldozer Power find themselves in a home run derby now. That was Veronica Hammock, incidentally. She goes, well, I might not get to play very often, but I'm sticking this one over the fence. Here's Papal Event Horizon. They're sticking with Juan Summoner at pitcher. If Papal tattoos one here, then one would imagine they're not going to stick with him much longer. He's not actually a bad pitcher. He's just having a very, very poor run of fortune. And he's just walked Papal. Yeah, he's defeated. He's had enough. Take him out, coach. Take him out. He's had enough. There you go. Trent Wrestles is coming in. It's the last game of the season for you people. You might as well throw everything you've got at it. Trent Wrestles are clearly a Premier League kind of a pitcher. Oh, there was a weird kind of a bobbly wiggle on that one. Leads to a double play. Oh, I perhaps shouldn't have struck at it, but I hit it and it got Dennis out and all of that. Anyway, 3 runs there for Bulldozer Power, takes them up to 7. Here's Lazarus Recoil. Didn't get anything with his first go, but is he going to be any better this time? How many pitches you on, Des? 32. Okay. We'll sub you out around 40. Want to keep that arm of yours fresh, because we're going to need it in the playoffs. Yeah. There we go. Crampons! Not so much a dive, more just sort of falling on the floor. Really, but someone had taken his walking frame away, and therefore it was kind of inevitable. Here's Nigel Prison, the catcher. Didn't do anything first time around. He's a happy-looking bloke, isn't he? Look at him. Doesn't he look pleased to be alive? Good on you there, Nigel. Strike one. Nice pitch from Des. Let's put something in high and tight. That's too tight. That's over tight. You're gonna bust the thread if you tighten it that much. Right, okay, here you go. Let's put one over there. He didn't bite, and this one for all the marbles. Yep, go on, clear off. Yep, yeah, no, you're done. That's another strikeout there for Des, and we'll let him sit down. Not because he's playing badly, but just because we want to keep him intact. Let's bring in the Disneyland for this. He's all over the place. We only want 1 or 2 innings out of him. He'll give up a few runs, I don't doubt. Strike one, but it would be nice to get a little bit of confidence back into him. See how he gets on. Kojak. And with a double play there from Kojak Misra, a nice bit of heads-up play from her. And that's the end of all of that. And we're through with 4 innings, and Zoltan's up next. Hello, Zoltan. How are you faring there? Oh, you wasted no time. Zoltan doesn't wait. Caught out. Here's Julie Hardware, and will the miracle continue? What are you doing swinging at that one? Oh, we just don't want to play this inning. Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah, no, he's gone, look. That will lead us down to Kojak Mistron, who has not yet had a hit today. A valuable contribution, undoubtedly, but no hits is not what you want to see from what is arguably one of the star players on the team. She likes that one. The result, though, not so much. What's next? She likes that one too. Nut makes a picture and she'll be on her way to first. It's all good, and there is that first hit there for Kojak Mistron. Here's Mark Disneyland, arguably the weakest batter on the team. I mean, he's a pitcher, so what are you going to do? He's popped that one skyward. He's going to be caught out immediately. Oh well, that's life, and all of the merry richness of the tapestry that goes within it. So into the bottom of the fifth now. Here's Barry Turnips. He got himself a home run last time. Well, you would, wouldn't you? Well, if you get the opportunity, you should. I heartily recommend it. It does a lot of benefit to your merchandising opportunities. Come on, Mark, get your flipping finger out, for crying out loud. Mark Disneyland there, moving in slow motion, couldn't intercept the ball that was moving at walking pace, and that was a base hit. Rubbish. Total rubbish. Let a fielder get it next time round. You're a pitcher, Mark. Well, you're definitely not a batter. I think we demonstrated that a moment ago. But, yeah, that's just, you know. Anyway, Pickles Dilherfer is currently rattled. Yeah, he's not fit to be here. He's very nervous and slightly edgy. But there we go. That's not going to improve his mood. His confidence is completely ruined. Disneyland there with a strikeout. He needed that. That makes him feel better. Does it? Yeah, he's back to neutral. Okay, well, it's Brad Commissar up next. If you can get through the rest of this inning there, Mark, old boy, I'll let you sit it out. Okay, you can. This could be the end of the game for you. Just wanted to give you a bit of a confidence booster, which I believe we're on the way to doing. Just don't give up anything too big. Don't give up anything too big. Try the change up again. We'll try change up again. What's the worst that will happen? Well, he gets hold of it and sits out apart. No, there it is. It's another strikeout there for Mark Disneyland. He's going to be feeling absolutely belting as a result of that. Here is Trent Wrestles, their pitcher, and they're keeping him in. Okay, that one's gone to Kojak. She's going to dispatch him, and that's the end of the inning. Bulldozer power at the end of 5, up 7-1 in this exhibition game there, just for the fans. A fan game for the fans, by the fans, of the fans, and between some of the fans. Cindy there, swinging at nothing, breaks a bat, sticks it in the crowd. It's all go. Lots of adventure happening there. There's ball 2. No, sorry, no, beg pardon, ball 1. All right, Cindy now looking at 2 strikes. Doesn't want to look at a third one. Hits that one foul. Doesn't want to hit that one. That one's a ball. Does want to hit that one. It's going to be caught. No, it's not. No, it's not going to be caught. And Cindy's off to the races. She's going for 2. And she's there. Cindy Vapid now. Starting to dial the performance gasket up a little bit. His crampons, fresh off a home run. He won't get anything else today. He'll be caught out, run out, all of that business. Every single time from here on in. And there's that one. Yeah. 1 play. That's all you get from crampons. You get 1 play a game, and that's all there is to it. Here is Veronica Hammock. And in for Ulysses' failure this week. Yeah, the team captain has taken a back seat so that Veronica could get a game. And she's nutted that one. And there it is, off the top of the fence. And Veronica Hammock has 2 home runs today. Well, the fans demanded that she play, and here she is, playing. She came to play, she is playing, she's doing the play stuff. All of the playing is happening right here, and it's Veronica Hammock doing the playing. PayPal Event Horizon now. We don't really need him to do anything. Just kind of stand there while we win the game. Yeah, I just took someone's head off in the dugout there. That's helpful. That one has not got the distance nor the angle, and he's going to be caught. Out number 2. That'll bring up Furious. Pair of singles. Yes, pair of singles for him so far today. And well, what's he going to do here? Does it matter? No, it doesn't. This game doesn't matter. The whole game. Arguably, the whole season doesn't matter. It's a piece of entertainment. But, hey, you know, entertainment has its place. And its place is right here. Here's Brock Talk. We were all out there, incidentally. Brock Talk's up. We're going to take Disneyland out. We don't want to tire him out anymore. We've got his mood back to neutral, which is what we were after. And, we need a reliever. Tulip Banter is coming on in. Where are we? 6? Are we in 6? Yeah, we're in 6. All right, Tulip, see if you can go 2, and we'll bring in the prod to finish them off. Okay? There you go. Trying to keep people fresh, because we're going to be using them as we get round to games that actually matter. Not like this one, which doesn't. No, doesn't matter. You're wasting your time watching it. I'm wasting my time playing it. But it's all good. We're here. Tulip there, slightly surprised to have caught the ball. Throws it to first, and that's out number 1. Here's Jesse Flail, 0 for 2 so far today. And his mood is suffering as a result of that. That's good, though. Have one straight down the middle, see how you like it. Not so much. Well, well, okay then. Ball number 1, Tulip a little bit off target. Let's try something sinking. Yep, that's gone foul. That's strike 2. All right, Tulip, find the pitch that he's going to be really confused by. Yeah, no, that's okay. He was confused enough to stick it in the crowd. Try that one. No. Yeah, he's put it in the crowd again. This flipping guy is going to waste our time unless you just dispatch him. Straight at Hardware's face. That's a nice, easy target. That's one that everybody manages to make contact with. Tulip there, landing a strikeout. It's going to put her right in the money. On the whatever. She's going to put her in a good mood. All right, here's Lazarus Recoil. He's not accomplished an awful lot today. Bless him. But sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Although this one looks promising. Papal's in the region. No, doesn't matter. He's in the region. It's gone. It's good. And this has turned into a bit of a home run fest. Although the majority of them come from Bulldozer Power. That's the second home run of the day for the Nomads, and they'll be jolly pleased about that. Tulip, however, less so. That possibly offset all of the good done by the strikeout that she'd had moments earlier, which is a bit of a shame. We're trying to build the confidence of the team, and then she's been nutmegged. Yeah, it's another runner on base. We've got 2 outs as well. Come on, just get them done. Here's Fenella Value Pack. She looks like she means business, but her stats say otherwise. Stats say she doesn't mean business, so she's too busy updating her Instagram profile to do any business. No. Right, okay, well, you never know. Those endorsements are only going to come if she manages to get a couple of hits today. And she left a fastball that was going straight down the middle. Well, that's up to her, I suppose. And then she struck out. Yeah, good luck getting your 52nd follower. Here is Bulldozer Power for you. It's the 7th inning. It's Zoltan. He's 0 for 2, but he's had a walk. Heck of a season for Zoltan. And we're expecting enormous things from him today because that's the kind of showboating he's likely to do. Yeah. That if he were to look at Veronica Hammock's performance, that's the kind of performance we should be expecting from Zoltan. Is he going to go for 2? Yeah, go on, son. Big Zoltan making the moves, and he's there with a double. Lovely. Julius Hardware now. Well, you know how we feel about Julius Hardware. We hate him. That's what we know about Julius Hardware, but for some miraculous reason, he succeeds where Big Steve does not. And we've got a runner for home. Runner for home! Just a little late. There, Julius Hardware getting someone out. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, that was all Hardware. No, definitely Hardware. Totes Hardware, that one. Yeah. It wasn't a bit of optimistic running. That was Julie Hardware. That's all his fault. He's going to get everybody out now. No, he doesn't. Kojak there, managing to scamper up to first, which will leave Tulip Banter, the last batter potentially for this inning. Hasn't had a hit yet this year. Hasn't had one this year. Okay, all right. Into the bottom of the 7th. And it is Barry Turnips, 2 for 2 today, including a home run, who will be up to face the arm cannon of Banter. And he completely missed that one, which was odd because I completely missed the target. But I'm not going to argue too closely with the officiants in that regard. Do another one of those. Try and get it on target, because I think you could fox them if you're exactly right. That sunk into the zone. Like that one. Banter. Strikeout. Love it. Here's Dilherfer. He's sad. He's a sad wreckage of a man. That's it. Throw it at Hardware's face. That's what he's for. Yeah. No, the boy Dilherfer, he's a shadow of whatever he used to be, and what he used to be wasn't all that good. So it's a big shame for him. Crampons with some kind of move there that didn't work. And that's a hit. Ah, bum. We wanted Dill Herford to just like slump on the floor going, I can't play this game anymore. Here's my resignation. I've had enough. I'm just not playing anymore. A dubious pitch there was called as a strike. Well, thank you very much, umpire. We're on the road, so we can't even blame a bit of hometown refereeing there. That was just the umpire clearly needing to revisit Specsavers, and that's another strikeout for Tulip. Well, my goodness me. Here's Trent wrestles, and they're not going to wrestle with Trent. They're bringing in Lee Hu, former Bulldozer power player. And he used to play first base, you know. So if you're ever asked who plays first, it's Lee. Lee plays first. Yeah. All right, Lee Hu's gone again because he accomplished absolutely nothing. They're bringing in Mystic Menial to take his place on the mound. And here we are at the top of the 8th inning. Cindy Vapid, 3 for 4 today. A home run, a double, a single. She's on fire. Well, maybe not. I wouldn't go that far necessarily. She's playing very, very nicely, and that's what we like to see. We're just gonna wait for this dude to warm up a little bit. Yeah, that's 4 balls we've had off him so far. There's another one. Full count. Cindy decides to go for a stroll, and Mystic Menial there. Load of old rubbish. Here's Bernie Crampons. He'll be out. The question is he going to get Cindy out as well? Oh, hold on. Maybe he's not out. Hang on. No, he is. Okay. That's all right. Look, I thought it was fence bound. I didn't think it was going over the fence. But for a moment there, I thought it might all be glorious. Here is Veronica Hammock. Tiny, tiny little feet, Veronica Hammock. And she's having quite the ball game. There's ball 2. Yeah. Okay. There's ball 3. All right. Veronica is in no hurry. She's already guaranteed us. And a foul up there by the third baseman, allowing Veronica to get on base in what must surely have been an automatic out. But it wasn't. No, it definitely wasn't. That will allow Papal Event Horizon to try and capitalise on having 2 runners on the base. Straight up the pitcher's kazoo there. And rather than gamble on the run for home, we're just going to stack them up here, allowing Furious Sponge Bath potentially to capitalise. Well, we'll see what sort of capitalisation he's got in mind. Is he going to be doing every word, every letter, or is he just going to do the start of the sentence plus proper nouns? We'll have to wait and see. Furious Sponge Bath. And he's put one up the middle, and that'll be another run. Okay, the engine is now rolling. And yeah, we've got it in notch 1. We'll see if we can crank the tempo a little bit more. Here's Zoltan. Big game expected from Zoltan today. You have to question whether or not this is going to be the time for that big game to manifest. But at the moment, it is not. That's nice. That's very nice. And Zoltan's on the money. He's going to get a double off this one. We could have got 3 runs off that. Could have got 3, but we didn't chance it. 2 runs batted in there for Zoltan. Here's Julie Hardware, batting 500 today. He's batting more than that for the season. We've mentioned this already. I'm trying to jinx him because I can't stand the dude. Big Steve. I love Big Steve. He's so happy and fat and useless, but I love him. He's a talisman for the team. He's a big sack of victory. Hardware gets a walk. And that will give us... Has that loaded us up again? It has loaded us up again. And here is Kojak Mister on. Maybe she can capitalise, maybe she can't. Doesn't really matter at this. That one was a little on the high side there, Menial. By which I mean you basically threw it into the crowd. Strike 1. That one's inside. Oh, I do like getting a walk when the bases are loaded. That always makes me laugh. And it utterly destroys the pitcher's confidence. But no, Kojak's going to get a hit, and that's another run batted in. 13 now for Bulldozer Power. I think we could... Do they have... Are you able to declare in baseball? No? It's always good in cricket. Where someone declares, you kind of go, oh, they're really rubbing their face in. And there's Tulip getting a hit and a run batted in. Oh, dear. It just keeps getting worse for the Nomads. And Bulldozer Power are running the show. They've got 1 out here in the 8th inning. And they're up by 12 runs. And Cindy Vapid is at the plate. I'm expecting a double play off this. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, ball 2. Cindy Vapids. Ball 3. Vapid. Cindy. Yeah, no, I left that one. I want to walk. Give me a walk. No, no walk is forthcoming. But that's going to be another run batted in. Oh, okay, that's just as good. It would have been nice to get a run batted in off the walk. Flipping heck, extreme zoom on Bernie Crampons. That's what we like to see. That is a camera angle I've not witnessed before. Anyway, Bernie's going to get the whole team out, so it was all nice to see you all. Here we are, here in inning number 8. Bernie Crampons. That might drop. It has dropped, and Bernie bats in a run and gets on base. How long are they going to stick with this pitcher? Okay, here's Mr. Smithers coming in for Mystic Menial, whose confidence has been absolutely decimated. Mr. Smithers now is going to try and turn this around. Well, he's not going to turn anything around. Just try and pitch on target for starters, Sunshine. That'll probably be a good way to go. No, not so much. I would have tried to steal a base or something there, but there was nowhere. There's no space. All the bases are full. What the heck kind of a pitch was that? And that's out number 2, and the double plays there. Vanessa gets everybody out. Veronica, whatever her name is, she got everybody out, but it didn't really matter. We'd set the train in motion. It was rolling down a hill, and all the passengers were giggling along. So next up, it's Brock Talk. Here is Tulip for her second go, and second inning. That's what I meant by that. That one's gone a long way. Zoltan's not going to get to it. It's over the fence. Okay. Well, if that's the only way they can score, fair play to them. Brock Talk's second home run of the season. Right there. Completely meaningless. I don't know why you're celebrating, people. You're behind by all of the points. Here's Jesse Flail. He's not accomplished anything so far today. Is that going to change now? Yes. He's going to get a double off this. You wretch. Yeah, it apparently predicted that, but I would say that that was the first time he'd seen Tulip. She hasn't been around long enough for him to become familiar with her various pitching patterns, so should have put that down as a lucky guess, I reckon. Yeah. Strike 2. This is Lazarus Recoil now facing the Tulip. That one's popped up. Crampo, you want it? Oh, I want it. You got it. Crampo has it. Out number 1. Here's Nigel Prison. He's got a third of his hits from the available opportunities to get a hit today. He stuck that one in the crowds. Landed in someone's cold beverage, and that splashed it all over his hot dog. That member of the crowd is going to be heartened slightly by the fact that they've got a Nigel Prison foul. They come along regularly, so their value isn't all that, but still a nice souvenir for a lucky fan there. Here's Fenella Value Pack, and she certainly isn't bringing much value to her weekly salary. No, it's not a salary when it's weekly. It is. You sure? Sure it's a wage on a weekly basis. They're rounded third, going for home, and they get another run. Well done, you. Good work there, team. The Nomads there, racking up their 4th mighty run of the game. Kojak's got that one. We'll trot back to our own base, and that's the end of that then, as we head into the 9th. And Bulldozer Power really not needing to do very much at all here, but we'll allow it. Papal Event Horizon swinging at rubbish. He'll be history. That's like I saw it coming. I saw it coming down the turnpike, which I don't know what that means. Here's Furious. It's ball number 1. He's not interested. There's ball number 2. He doesn't like that one either, for good reason. And that one could have been left because it was a bit low, but he got a hit off it, and that's a good thing. And Furious takes his base, and that will bring up the big man himself, Zoltan. 2 doubles, a walk, and 2 runs batted in for him so far today. We're expecting big things from Zoltan in today's game, because we're expecting him to destroy our chances in the playoffs. He's out. Yeah, he's going to absolutely ruin it for the entire team. And when there's blame to be attributed, it will be to Zoltan that the finger is pointed. Julie Hardware pops one up, and that will end out the batting for today for Bulldozer Power, unless the Nomads pull back 12 runs in the last inning. Well, never say never, but it's doubtful. Here comes the prod. All right, Prod. He's got 2 pitches. One of them's good, the other one's good. And that one was a bit devastating. And Pickles Dilherfer here. On the verge of a crisis in public. Dilherfer facing Cattle Prod. And he's gone. Prod goes. Because that's the sound he makes. Here's Brad Commissar. He hasn't had a hit yet today either. But his mental stability is significantly better than that of young Pickles. Pickles, who is considerably fearing whether or not he's going to have any games to play next season at all, as he's likely to be thrown out of the organisation because he's rubbish. Right. And there's Prod. 2 batters up, 2 batters struck out. Cattle Prod. He's the man. Here is Mr. Smithers, the pitcher. Are you going to be substituted? Yes, you are. Here's Trip Hogwash coming on in his place. Hogwash has got 250 this season, including a home run. And we'll see if he can capitalise on his coming off the bench style position there. Strike 2. Flipping it. The Prod's absolutely lethal with some of these pitches. They're on 2 outs now. Oh, it would have been nice to get the strike out there, but we didn't. We got the run out instead, and Bulldozer Power utterly dominating here on the fan day in the Electrosports Baseball League. There's some points. Most of them were ours. And, well, look, there's some numbers. They're all good too. And Mark Disneyland credited with the win. Nice. Your 3 stars for the day, justifiably, Veronica Hammock, Cindy Vapid, Bernie Crampons. Nice to see some of the fan favourite players there getting their name in lights to round out the year. Well, that leaves us with 14 games to watch as we enter the playoffs now. The Beekeepers are facing... Well, let's have a look at standings, shall we? I think everybody should have 20 games played. Anybody not? Failurewood Hills haven't. Okay. The Beekeepers haven't. Oh, okay. We're still in the regular season then. All right, fine. Carry on. Let's simulate the Beekeepers against the Wretched Minstrels. Picasso, middle 8, pitching for the Beekeepers. 14-3. They are the team of the season so far. Are the Minstrels going to win? Yes. Minstrels 10-2, the final score, and that will see the Minstrels going through to the playoffs as well. The rematch now, Minstrels Beekeepers again. Will the Minstrels do the double? Yes, they do. And that could be an interesting state of affairs. If the Beekeepers dump their last game by more than 3, the Minstrels take the Sloganator division. Well, gracious. They're playing the Pathfinders, not the best team. Shuji Freak is pitching for the Beekeepers, not the best pitcher. We'll just have to see how they get on here. A win from the Pathfinders by more than 3. Never mind, they have to actually win. They only won by 2. The Beekeepers just hold on to the division there. Very exciting. What a thrilling way to end the Sloganator there. The Steganauts still haven't finished all their games, but it doesn't matter at this point. The Port Meggins Pirates are taking on Colonel School. Colonel School in good shape to get the playoff underway as soon as possible. They are up 7-4 at the final whistle. Meanwhile, Peninsula Transport against Grazer Ridge. Peninsula Transport also through for some post-season action. Grazer Ridge going, we should have learned how to play like this earlier in the year, as they notch up another win. Number 7 for them this year. They're not going any further. Speaking of teams not going any further, here's the Lingo Blend All-Stars now in action against Peninsula Transport. Who wins? Doesn't matter. Neither of them are going to be doing any more for us this year. No, Peninsula Transport are. Whatever. Right, Peninsula Transport taking on the All-Stars. 11-8 plays 8-11. Here's the rematch. All-Stars up 4-2 in the 8th, and the All-Stars hold on to it, but it's too little too late for them. Their season is over. Grazer Ridge taking on the Port Meggins Pirates. Pirates. Okay, yep, good. The Steganauts are taking on Sports Ball Union. Steganauts actually have got a slim chance of something happening. I'm not sure, actually. I don't know how many teams go through to the playoffs, but a win here for the Steganauts can only help them. Unless, of course, it can't help them because there is no help available for them to be had. They're playing Failurewood Hills now, playing quite strongly. Steganauts with a second win, taking them to an 11-8 record with 1 game left to play. They've got the Pathfinders to face off against, and how's that going to go? Well, they're going to win it. Steganauts there won that one as well, giving them a 12-8 record. The Sloganator division really is the powerhouse this year. Who's the bum of the month club? Looks like Bad Company. I beg your pardon, with the Whoop Whoop division. Looks like the worst team division. Carry on. With 3 games left to play, it is the Migrant Pilgrim Port, yes, Miggins, Pirates, against the Bumson Medics. The Medics are probably done. They've got 1 game left to play. They could end up on a 500 record, and they have done, 10-10. The Erg Melonflex Chroniclers are taking on the Sunshine Fun Bus in a game that matters to neither team. The Chroniclers won. Yay! And to wrap up the season, Colonel School are facing the Colonel Space Agency. Colonel School already through, the Space Agency just playing for pride. And there you go. They've got the pride. Does that make them feel better? Who can say? Right, so if we look at the playoff situation now. I made it to the playoffs. Thank you. We have Bulldozers. Wait, hold on. We've got the first games coming up. We'll show you them next week. But Colonel School of Face. Can I look at who's actually view detail bracket? Show me the detail bracket. All right, Colonel School take on Stardozer Human Resources. Peninsula Transport are taking on Bulldozer Power. Really? Yeah. Peninsula Transport? Yep. Peninsula? Yeah. Okay, well, in the semis... No, quarters, beg your pardon. In the quarters, Peninsula Transport, Bulldozer Power. Stegonauts are taking on the Beekeepers. The Stegonauts did just enough to qualify there at the end of the day. And the Minstrels are taking on the Of City Axemen. I hope to see you for the next game. It's going to be a game, and we're going to play it. Thanks very much for watching. I've been Colonel Failure. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, because this is what this does on channel this one. Yes. Yeah, seamless advertising. Cheerio.